Going on, everyone? Uh, just hold on for a minute. I still need to get a few things set up, but welcome to the official NXT 2.0 Spring Breakin TV paper. I guess you could say TV pay-per-view show review, whatever. This is kind of impromptu here because I wasn't really planning on going live, but while I was getting ready to record, I noticed that my freaking camera and everything was all messed up in terms of like trying to get it on. But we up here anyway. We already got 3 people in here. Uh, Hopefully, man, everybody is having a wonderful day. Yeah, this TV show was all right. Honestly, it was a solid show to say the least. I mean, NXT 2.0 just really shows. Hope y'all don't see that. Yeah, NXT continues to show how underrated they get. Like, I'm talking like really underrated stuff. So yeah, NXT, I thought they did a pretty good job overall with tonight's card. We had a really great tag team match with the men. A really extraordinary debut for a certain Nathan Frazier. And of course, we had the sit down stuff interaction going on with Tony D'Angelo, which we will all talk about in this show. But we did kick things off. And first off, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you like and all that good stuff, man. We're trying to get this channel up and running. So if you guys could hit that like button, man, share this video. Share this video, please, to your family, your friends. That would be much appreciated. But we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight to it. We kick things off with the triple threat for the NXT North American Championship. That being the match between Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, and Sola Sequoia. And let's just say, man, I mean, what a match that was. A really good match, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, I already knew heading in, like, oh yeah, this match is about to be good. Like, you know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta get something. Gotta get my headphones. But yeah, man, like this was a really good match, man. Like from start to finish, post to post, pillar to pillar, fast paced, nonstop action. I mean, you freaking name it. This was the like I don't want to say it because I gotta keep it clean here, but this was the sugar honey iced tea basically. Like this was it, man. But we do see, man, we do see Cameron Grimes getting the win, so he is still the NXT North American champion. And honestly, I didn't have a problem with this. I did not have a problem with this whatsoever. Cameron Grimes is doing some pretty good stuff right now as the North American champion. So honestly, him, winning and retaining the championship, I got no problem with it whatsoever. But the question is, now that Cameron Grimes is still the champion, the question is now, what is next for Solo Sequoia? And to be honest with you, I don't know what is next for Solo Sequoia. But as far as Carmelo Hayes goes, I think what you can do with him, obviously, because Cameron Grimes, not Cameron Grimes, but Carmelo Hayes and Ricochet have been back and forth, man. They've been, him and Ricochet, they've been going at it on Twitter recently. And it looks like that, hey, what better way to really put more stock into Carmelo Hayes' stockness is you have him and Ricochet go at it. So if they can get, and I don't know how they can do it because, again, Ricochet is the current Intercontinental Champion, but if they can find some time and get Carmelo Hayes and Ricochet in that ring, give them 15, 20 minutes, I'm telling you, just go all out. Go all out. That will be a great match to see. Yeah, Sat Solo Sequoia took the pin to Cameron Grimes twice now. Yeah, Solo Sequoia, I don't really know what he's gonna do now. I mean, I'm gonna be really intrigued to see what they do with him next, because you're right, he did take the pinfall loss last time. He took it again this time around, and as you can see here, Carmelo Hayes is the next NXT champion. If he is, man, I got no problem with that. If he is the next NXT champion. Obviously right now the title is on Braun Breaker, but regardless, I think Carmelo Hayes, man, he could be a future NXT champion if he's obviously not already on the main roster. By the way, there you can see there's the little ending, the cutoff from NXT tonight. But yeah, so after this tag team match that we got here, like I said, a really good tag team match. We had the official in-ring debut of Nathan Frazier. Obviously, Nathan Frazier being the trainee of Seth freaking Rollins. And of course, he is taking on Grayson Waller. Yeah, this is a really great match, man, between these guys. But before this match, we see the Creed brothers are training in the Diamond Mine Dojo. This is a really like awkward scene here, not just with Diamond Mine, but even after this with Indy Hartwell and Duke Hudson. Like obviously because of what happened this past Friday night with the releases, just seeing this stuff taking place is just like, it's so awkward. Like you had Duke Hudson, you had Duke Hudson and like Indy Hartwell almost kiss each other, and it was just like so awkward. Yeah, this was an average show. This was an average show. I mean, you had a really good tag team match. You had a really awesome opener. Main event was okay, but like I said, we will get into all that. And again, coming back with this match again, Nathan Frazier being trained by Seth Rollins. I hope they don't do that a lot. And what I mean by that is, I hope they don't like overuse the fact that yes, Nathan Frazier was trained by Seth freaking Rollins. Just let Nathan Frazier just let him be himself, and I think he can be good. This is a really good way to display Nathan Frazier on TV. Man, this was really good, man. Him and Grayson went at it. Really good match, but as we saw towards the end, Andre Chase using the air horn distracts Grayson Waller, and because of that, Nathan Frazier was able to hit the big Phoenix Splash, get the win. Really good debut, really good match, and honestly, I think Nathan Frazier, he can do some pretty good stuff, with the right tools. I think he'd be pretty good here in NXT. Like, I think he'll be a really good, like, future North American champion if he keeps doing what he's doing, of course. Now we see this whole Tony D'Angelo and Escobar sit down, meet up, play date night, whatever you want to call it. But of course, D'Angelo's like, look, man, there's enough business to go around in NXT, enough pie for Tony D and the Legatos. Escobar says that they are at two different points in their journeys, as Tony has built his family from scratch, while Santos is adding to an empire. And he mentions how Tony can follow his lead, but Tony gets upset and says he is the Don of NXT. He follows no one. So Santos, he calls for a truce. Tony apologizes. So it seems like they're going at it, like they shake hands, they're drinking the wine and stuff. So it seems like all is well. But as we see later on in the night, what happened with Tony's boy, that's obviously seems to be not the case. Yeah, that was pretty something there. Honestly, I kind of knew something was gonna happen. We all know a lot of things happen when NXT is in that parking lot. So, yeah, this was gonna be something. Definitely going to be something here. But as we move on towards that, we get the tag team match player that I know the internet was jizzing all over. And what I mean by that is we had Natalya and Lash Legend versus Cora Jade and the Kia Lions. Now, yes, this was a match that, again, everybody, the whole internet was exploding on, talking about. Was this a great match? No. It was a solid match, though. I really saw how they were really keeping Cora Jade and Natalya away from each other. I think there was like maybe a few instances where they got a few shots on each other, but that was it. Obviously, they're building up towards the big Natalya and, well, I really wouldn't say big, but the match between Natalya and Cora Jade, which should be pretty good. But yeah, that was a solid tag team match. Obviously, Lash took the pin, of course. She's the only one who it makes sense. Anyone else in that match really couldn't afford to take a pin. Who was the babyface in the storyline? I'm guessing you are referring to Escobar and Tony D. I have no clue, but if I had to guess, I would say Tony D. Especially with the way Escobar carried himself tonight with the whole kidnapping of his boy and everything. Like, that was really came across as heelish. So if I had to choose, that's who I think is the babyface of the situation. All right, so we get another tag team match player. We had the Viking Raiders versus the Creed Brothers. Obviously, man, the Viking Raiders and the Creed Brothers, man, they went all out in this one. Like, this was a really great tag team match player. You know, Teddy Long was loving this. What I really liked about this match, though, I mean, outside of the kickouts, I thought they did a little too many kickouts, but the Creed Brothers looked strong in this one. Like, they really did. And of course, we see at the end Roderick kneeing the dude. So obviously, Julius was able to take advantage of that and pin Eric. Yeah, the Creed brothers get the win like I predicted. I thought this was the right booking decision, but obviously, with what Roderick did, it seems that we are getting ready for the inevitability, and the inevitability is the split between Roderick Strong and Diamond Mine. And of course, we heard on the news Roderick Strong, he wants out of his contract. So if he doesn't go out, like if they don't release him, he'll probably just go to the main roster. We got a comment here from C Nation Dog. This opinion will make a lot of fans on the internet, but I prefer Cora J over Nakia Lyons. Wow, that is a strong one. Yeah, I got no problem with that. I like both women. I think both women are really good. Pretty solid stuff. So if you prefer Cora J over Nakia Lyons, then I have no problem with that. The Creed brothers do not need Diamond Mine. I mean, I think they kind of do in a sense. Like Malcolm, like Diamond Mine wasn't really that good promo wise, and I think that was another great example of why Malcolm Bivens was so good and why, obviously he chose not to resign. But obviously him not being with the group anymore, it's gonna get used to not seeing him on TV because he was so freaking entertaining. But yeah, but I obviously the Creed brothers are still good. So the Creed brothers, they're still gonna be a prominent figure here. In this NXT Tag Team Division players. All right, so after that, man, we got the main event, the NXT title match, Joey Gacy versus Braun Breaker. I mean, this was a solid match. I ain't going front. Like, Joey Gacy, he's all right. Braun Breaker, obviously great as always, but, like, this matchup was kind of predictable, like, especially with everything that's been going on these past weeks, seeing on what happened with Rick Steiner, seeing the Druids take over like it's freaking Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness all over again, like it's Bray Wyatt all over again. But again, not comparing Joey Gacy to Bray Wyatt, but just saying, folks. Anyways, Braun Breaker retains the title. Yeah, this was solid stuff. It wasn't bad, but it was kind of predictable in a sense because you knew, especially again, what's been going on these past few weeks. You knew that Braun was going to retain the title. Now, after Braun is holding his title in the air, we got replays and everything. We have two hooded disciples on the apron now with their faces covered in red. So, like, God knows who's this. I don't know if this is Joey Gacy. I don't know, but it's again Ministry of Darkness. You know what I mean? I guess the Undertaker's decided to make his debut of NXT 2.0. I guess the Undertaker was like, you know what? I got to come out of retirement, teach these young lions a lesson, and I guess Undertaker's gonna fight Braun. I hope he puts Braun over, but I don't know. And yeah, that was NXT tonight. Like I said, NXT, I thought they did some pretty solid stuff tonight with Spring Breakin. Obviously, this being their TV special. Yeah, this is pretty solid stuff. If I had to pick what was the match of the night, it will probably have to be the tag team match. Because there were many times where it did feel like that the Viking Raiders were going to win, but obviously, as we saw, they didn't win because of a certain Roderick Strong coming in, and that was pretty much it, man. So, yeah. All right. So before we end things off, I want to touch on some news here. This is coming from AEW, as you can see here. So, I think one of the news coming out about AEW is obviously, as you see here, it is about Stu Grayson. Now, if you don't know who Stu Grayson, he's a part of the Dark Order. You know, Evil Uno. I think obviously he and Evil Uno was a tag team now. Obviously, we also saw this past weekend, we saw Joey Janela no longer being a part of AEW, Marco Stunt, as both of those guys' contract expired. And it seemed like that Stu Grayson as well, because as you can see here, let me read this here for you guys. Stu Grayson, hopefully you guys can see it, but Stu Grayson, oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, let me remove myself so you can see it more. So, yeah, but Stu Grayson was removed from the AEW roster page today. Nothing has been officially said by AEW, but thus far, when people are removed, they are basically gone. AEW has confirmed he's gone, but the word going around is that his contract expired and the two sides didn't come to terms on a new deal. Grayson was one of those guys that nobody really talks about and wasn't a big star, but inside the ring, he was great. Yeah, definitely really good. And as we see here from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, he says here, so far I heard the same thing, but I haven't had it confirmed. Talent I talked to is under the impression Stu Grayson's deal expired. I tried reaching out to a lot of people in AEW, but I haven't heard back anything official. So, yeah, definitely some interesting stuff there with Stu Grayson. If it is true, of course, that he is no longer a part of the company AEW, well, then I hope that he has a solid career wherever he goes. Stu Grayson was pretty talented in the ring, but I can definitely, well, Dark Order as a whole was pretty good, of course. You know, like him and Evil Uno, like it really seemed that those two guys was going to be like in a position as a tag team. Like at one point, I think they were getting more used than the other Dark Order tag team, Alex Reynolds and Johnny Hungy. But obviously, they started getting shown more. And of course, Johnny Hungy's over with the AEW audience. I guess you could say the same for Alex Reynolds. But yeah, so interesting stuff there, you know. And again, not everybody's going to be in AEW, you know what I mean? So got to get that out of your head. As you can see, here's the Warriors game now. I've been following up on the playoff. But yeah, but like I said, man, NXT tonight was pretty solid stuff. And as you can see here, these are some of the fans' reactions. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that is my review of NXT Spring Breakin'. Again, I actually wasn't planning on going live tonight. I was gonna go just make a video on my phone, but yeah, as we saw there, it didn't really work out there in a sense. But like I was putting the video together, I was recording it, and it just kind of like it just stopped. So I guess I gotta free up some storage on my phone. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I appreciate everybody jumping in for tonight's review. Now tomorrow I will. Oh, and by the way, guys, I want to share something. Actually, one more thing I want to share with you guys before we head out. I want to share something. I put a video out on my channel today, and this is the video, the current state of SmackDown. If you guys haven't checked that video out, go check it out. Basically just talking about what SmackDown doing now and how SmackDown just kind of right now. So yeah, if you guys can check that out, that would be much appreciated as well. And like I said, if you are new here on the channel, it would be really cool if you could subscribe. We're trying to get the views up. We're trying to get the numbers up, man. We're trying to get the content up and running. I've been uploading constantly every day, you know what I mean? Trying to give you guys the most, not just the best, but just try to be entertaining as a wrestling content creator that I try to be, like many others on the channel has been. You are underrated, C Nation Dog. I appreciate it, that man. That means a lot. And it's comments like this is what motivates me continuing to do what I do. And that is, again, just keep plucking out and just putting you guys content. Can you stay for about 10 more minutes, please? Yeah, I can. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can stay. But if I do have to head out, I do have to head out. But yeah, and also guys, if you haven't, check out my WrestleMania Backlash review. WrestleMania Backlash should be an okay show. Like it should be an okay show. But speaking of news, I don't know if you guys heard the news about Rhea Ripley, but and this news just kind of really grinds my gears. Like this like kind of ruffled my feathers. This kind of ticked me off. But it seems that let me show you guys some wrestling news. Yeah, just show some wrestling news. That will kill some time. Yeah. So as you see here, guys, and I hate to make anyone's day sad, but Rhea Ripley is in a relationship. And who is she dating? You would think she would be dating Liv Morgan, but fun fact, Liv Morgan's actually dating Bo Dallas, which came out of nowhere. But Rhea Ripley is dating Buddy Matthews. Now, this is insane because Buddy Matthews. Think about it, guys. Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murphy, whichever one you want to call him, was dating freaking Alexa Bliss at one point, engaged to her, and now he's dating Rhea. My man Buddy Murphy is taking W after W after W after W. This is insane. Like, I ain't gonna front. And as you can see here, it says that Rhea was in a relationship with the indie wrestler Dimitri Jackson, and of course, like I said, Buddy was once engaged to Alexis. So yeah, good on Buffy. But Buddy's a good looking guy. He is. So I think him and Rhea, they should do some pretty good stuff there. Yeah. I am a little sad about it though, because Rhea is a beauty, but hey, you can't win them all. So Tony Khan, and I'm kind of glad we're talking about this because Tony Khan he had an announcement. He announced in case he calls a dream match. It's going to be the Owen Hart tournament, and in this, it is going to have Dante Martin and Rey Fenix. So we live in a world now where in 2022, May 4th, may the 4th be with you, 2022 to be in fact, is where Rey Fenix and Dante Martin is considered a dream match. I get it. I absolutely get it. You have to promote your matches. You have to really get people into your matches. And obviously this is, in my opinion, just another way of trying to get people into obviously watching the show. But you got to look at it this way. I mean, not every match, not every Rey Fenix or every, because like I've been seeing everybody say how, I can't wait for Malachi Black versus Rey Fenix versus Pac and all that. It's like, not every Malachi Black in AEW is a dream match. Not every Rey Fenix match in AEW is a dream match. I feel like that the word dream match gets a little overtaken. Like you take, again, like Dante Martin, Rey Fenix. Yeah, this is going to be a great match. High flying, all that good stuff. But when people are saying that this is a dream match, it's like, I wouldn't necessarily call it a dream match. It's going to be a great match, but to say it's a dream match, it's kind of a little stretch here. Now, you want to talk about a Rey Fenix dream match, okay, we're talking Rey Mysterio and Rey Fenix. Now I don't know if that match has never happened before, but if it hasn't, that, my friends, is a wrestling dream match, in my opinion. AEW overused the term dream match. Yeah. But it's not just AEW, C Nation dog. It's like everywhere. Like everybody keeps saying dream match. Like this match is a dream match. 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 You want to know what true dream matches are? John Cena and The Rock. Okay, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. The Rock versus Roman Reigns, Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan. Now that is a dream match, because now that is a match is you never thought would ever happen. And these are big stars of the company as well. Undertaker and Sting is a dream match. Um, Ray Phoenix and Dante is a great match, but to call it a dream match, it's just another way I feel like of trying to hype up your match and card. So just gonna try to find some more wrestling news. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day here. So it looks like, let me close this out here. A new AEW reality TV series. Hold on, let me share my screen here. Rey Mysterio versus Ray Phoenix is a dream match because they are both high flyers and both their names are Ray. Yes, it's the Battle of the Rays. Roman Reigns and Edge was a dream match in my opinion. I thought their match at Money in the Bank was solid too. But yeah, I can see where you're coming with that, saying it's a dream match. But yeah, so AEW has a new reality TV show coming out. I don't know what it's called, but basically it says here that the series will follow AEW talent and document their lives on the road. So basically, in a sense, it's basically gonna, I guess you could say, like Road to the Top, but like you get more. Like, if you guys watch Road to the Top, one of like my favorite things about Road to the Top is that you got to see some of the backstage stuff going on. So let's read the synopsis here. AEW top performers are ushering in a new behind-the-scenes wrestling series like no other. Every episode will track our core cast on the road at AEW events as they try to hold on to the titles they have or win back the ones they lost, with everything culminating at the biggest pay-per-view event of the year. They all hope to walk away champions, but there aren't enough belts for everyone. Hero will rise, villains will fall, champions will be crowned, and with more access, more star talent, and more drama than ever before, we'll see it all through the eyes of the biggest names in the company. And like I said before, this is similar plot to Rose to the Top, which focuses on the lives of Cody Rhodes and Brandy before they departed from the promotion early this year. AEW shared the following suggested names for the new show: AEW Friends and Enemies, AEW Fights to the Finish, AEW To the Mat, kind of reminds me of Beyond the Mat, AEW Road to the Belt, AEW Breakout, AEW Grit and Glory, AEW All Access. I like the All Access one. Kind of reminds me of like when boxing does their All Access shows. AEW The Climb, AEW On the Ropes, and AEW Uprise. All Elite Wrestling, or TBS, has publicly confirmed the series on when it may air on the network. So that should be pretty good. I definitely think that's going to be some pretty interesting stuff there. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but me personally, I think that would be pretty interesting. And, we live in a world now where kayfabe is dead, so you might as well just let your audience kind of pull back the curtain just a little bit, Because I'm always a little curious, because like, we kind of, at this point, we kind of know how WWE is backstage, so I would really like to see how AEW kind of works in a sense backstage as well. But anyway, yeah. And like I said before, that was NXT tonight. Yeah, NXT is actually a pretty good. The reason why it gets hate is because of the gold and the black and gold NXT fans. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the gold. Well, yeah, it is to some extent, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's all of the gold and black and gold brand, like, you know. But anyways, guys, that is my NXT review. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Do you like to test something new on your channel? Sometimes, like, obviously, if you guys have been noticing, I've been showing my face, so that's kind of been just to see how, it'd be. But absolutely. Great stream. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Uh, anyways, guys, we're 30 minutes in. I appreciate you guys for hopping in, even if it was just for a few seconds. I appreciate everybody for coming out to the stream. And I am going to go ahead and I am going to take my seat at the head of the table, I guess you can say. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of NXT. I will be back tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. I don't know if I'm going live or not, but either way, I'll try to get an AEW Dynamite review out. And who knows? I might even do a double upload tomorrow. You know what I mean? If I'm in the spirit, of course. But I'll see you guys later. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah. So with that being said, I'm actually going to exit like Edge. So I'm going to turn the light off and just exit like I'm Edge from Judgment Day. But I will see you guys in the next video.